Hey everyone, welcome to the Dirty 30. This is my story about how my life came together in my 20s and might fall apart when I turn 30. Okay, so when I was in my early 20s, I always had this feeling like I just wasn't making it. I just wasn't being successful, and I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. And so much of my 20s felt like I was just trying to play catch up, always trying to get to where I felt like I was supposed to be. I went to school in New York City. I went to school for theater. It's really competitive there, and I'm from middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, where there's Amish everywhere in the farms. It's called Lancaster County. It's really pretty, but it's just a very peaceful, pretty calm area. And going to New York from that environment was huge culture shock. I'm surrounded by amazingly successful people. There's a lot of money there. I just didn't know how to deal with it, right? So I feel like I'm always playing catch up. I'm always trying to feel successful and not feeling successful at all. And that's a lot of my early 20s, just trying to figure out what my life's about, trying to figure out where I'm going, blah, blah, blah. Finally, when I turned 26 actually. When I turned 26, something really great happened that was the first piece of the puzzle to bring my life together, and that's when I met my boyfriend, Dan. We share the same name. I'm Daniel, he's Dan. I met him doing a show. We were both in the show together, and we just, the first week of rehearsals, we stayed up till 5 a.m. drinking and just hanging out, just having some drinks. It started out with a group, and people kept leaving, and it was just us at 5 a.m. And the next night, we were all hanging out, the whole cast, the people in the show were hanging out, and then by 5 a.m., it was just us again. And we just totally hit it off, and he was that first person that I was ever with that really, I felt like he was really truly a great fit for my life. Not just something exciting, adventurous, but really somebody that day in, day out was perfect. So that was the first piece of the puzzle that really came together for my life, where I thought, okay, things are actually going well. And then we decided to move to Chicago together because we had been traveling around doing theater, and that is just a really crazy life. It seems like a lot of fun to be an actor and to get to travel the country, but actually it's really stressful because you never know where your next job is coming from. You're at the mercy of what show you get cast in, so you can have your contract be ending in a show that you're in 4 weeks, and you literally have no idea what you're doing after paycheck and where you're living, and it can just be really stressful. So we decided to move to Chicago because there's a lot of theater here. It's a big city, but it's more manageable than New York City to live in. And as life would have it, something else fell together for me. When I moved here, I was offered a job at Neiman Marcus, which is a really nice luxury store. It's right in the center of downtown. And I'd always wanted to work there. I'd been a makeup artist for about 4 years at the time with Chanel, and I always did it this freelance, filling in wherever I was at in the country. And when I moved here, that was my plan, just to do freelance, fill in where I was needed. And they're like, do you want an actual job at Neiman's, which can be difficult to get in. It can be a really hard store to get in at first. So it was amazing because I finally felt like I was making decent money. If I wanted to go on a trip, I could save up and do it. If I wanted to get a new pair of expensive Chanel sunglasses, I could do it, and it was my own money. It wasn't my parents' money. It wasn't something from a gift. It was me, and that felt really good. I finally felt like I had my life together. Then a year later, Dan and I got this apartment, which we love. It's right by the lake. Things were really feeling like they finally, after years of trying and struggling, my life was finally coming together. I was really enjoying it. feeling happy, feeling excited about where it was going. And then a couple weeks ago, I realized, like, oh my God, I'm about to turn 30. I'm old. Oh my God. Like, for so much of my life, I felt like, oh, 30's so far away. I mean, they seem so much more mature, and everyone that's 30, they just don't seem like youthful, and they look old, and now that's me. And I mean, I never put a lot of stock in aging before. I mean, I work in cosmetics, so like I've been using like anti-aging products and all that stuff for a long time, but that was just more something fun to do. It wasn't like, I'm worried about getting old, but now I see my body changing. It's like I can't eat like I used to. I'm starting to it's easier to gain weight, I've noticed, and I see things in my face changing, and I just sometimes wake up in the morning and, oh, my ankle feels a little creaky. It's like I'm turning 30. So, my birthday's in July. I'm a Cancer. July 6th is my birthday. Today's February 13th, day before Valentine's Day. So, I'm just documenting my journey here on the road to 30. And I'm really doing this vlog. One, it's for me to work through all these emotions, and also just to document my life so I have something to look back on at this time in my life. But secondly, I am doing it for you because I think that aging is a really interesting concept in our culture, and I think especially in American culture, like youth is pushed so heavily, and we forget about all the people that aren't in their 20s or below. And I really want to be an inspiration for people in their 30s, or people that wonder what it's like to be 30. If you're a teenager, please enjoy your years, because they will be gone before you know it. But like, there's such a divide in this culture and in this country about what it means to grow up and be responsible and to become like a responsible adult, Like, there's just such an idea about responsibility, meaning giving up all your passions or forsaking your dreams or doing, the right fiscally responsible, financially sound thing. But what are you sacrificing in its place? You're giving up your passion, you're giving up your heart and what drives you. So I'm going to do a lot of videos about creativity, about following your bliss, about your passion. And I'm also going to do videos about healthy eating and exercising. My boyfriend, Dan, is a certified fitness instructor, so we'll be doing some fitness videos here and there. I've gotten really into eating in a healthy way and in a way that is for longevity in your body, keeping your body young and fit. So we'll probably do some recipes or just talk about health and nutrition and exercise and just general wellness as we age. So I'm going to do a lot of different topics in this vlog. It's not just about me, it's about just the feeling of getting older, both physically, mentally, but also almost in a, I don't know if I want to say spiritual, but creatively, what drives you as your passion. Because I think so many people give up their passions when they feel like they're old and when they feel like they've lived their wild dreams when, they're young, and they just sort of settle down. And I don't think we need to do that. I want to reclaim passion. So feel free to subscribe to this vlog. I'm going to try to do as many updates as I can. And make sure to leave a comment below in this video what you think, and like this video if you liked it. If you don't like it, you don't have to hit thumbs down, but you can definitely hit thumbs up. It really actually does help me on YouTube get the word out when you respond to the video. So it would be awesome if you hit those thumbs up for me. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good about turning 30. I feel like I have a good handle on it, but if I do have a quarter life crisis, I'll be here to document it every step of the way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.